All right, folks, here we are live in Stigler. Surprise broadcast for Panther fans today. The game was scheduled in Poteau, but last minute change and playing here in Stigler, so Panther Vision here to bring you the ball game. So it's going to be Stigler against Poteau, the Lady Pirates. And up to bat for Poteau, number 1, Emery Lohman. Apologize if we mispronounced that.
We got Cook on the mound for Stigler.
Taking pitch strike. So your infield, you got Engel behind the plate, Lovett at third, Johnson short, Powell at second, and then you're going to have over at first is going to be Williams. We'll get you outfield here in just a second. Good time swing there.
Yep, right over the head of short.
Left field today for your Lady Panthers is going to be Hamlin. Center field is Jones. Closing out the Lady Panther defense in right field is going to be Miss Blankenship. Now batting for the Lady Pirates, Emma Hackler. Emma also, Allen is the pitcher for the Lady Pirates. Squares around the bunt. And it looks like Lohman's able to steal the base. Ball 1. Got a timeout.
Got a tie shoe.
Got a towel.
She is standing all the way in the front of the box on this one.
Well, Cook's known for her off speed, and that's one of the adjustments that you want to make.
Yep.
You know, that's where yesterday Muldrow struggled a little bit. They crowded the plate well, but they never scooted up towards the pitcher, and that's really what you want to do when that ball has that break like that. And you see Poteau's making some adjustments already here at the beginning of the game to try to get ahead of that off-speed pitch. And that's going to fall through. Blank. And that's going to be a stand-up double there for Hackler. Now batting, it's going to be number 11, Parker Patterson. Parker is the catcher for the Lady Pirates.
Fought that off. I was right inside.
So Lady Pirates have 2 on, second and third, no outs. Count is 0-1 to Patterson. Pitch outside. Going to even the count, or is that 2-1 now? Right?
No, it's 1-1.
Is it 1-1?
Yep. Just try to go with a little different look there.
For those of you that have watched the broadcast last few games, you noticed today there's a pitch, good off speed for strike 2.
Yeah.
But you'll notice there's going to be a different camera angle today thanks to our producer here, Jim Revels. There was a couple close calls yesterday, Alan, that we didn't have the best camera view, so we thought, hey, let's make some adjustments, and hopefully we'll get a little bit closer shot today if something like that happens.
That's a high pop fly in the field.
Yeah,
shortstop, she'll grab that.
Johnson's able to come down with it for the first out. Briley Bowman now going to come to the plate for the Lady Pirates, number 10. Bowman plays third base for Poteau. Alan, I'm still trying to teach my 10-year-old daughter how to say Poteau. She likes to call it Poteau. That That run's going to score, but Johnson does a good job fielding the ball.
Yep.
But
So
not before Loman's able to score for the first run of the ball game.
So she picks up a sack RBI.
Yes, sir. So not only does Loman score on the play there, but Hackler advances to third. So there's 2 down now, Allen. 1-0 early in the ball game. Top of the first, 2 outs. Got Hackler on third. Now batting for the Lady Pirates, Kennedy Cox.
Right back to the pitcher. Cook should get that out.
And that's going to be 3, but not before the Lady Pirates get on the board. We're going to go silent here. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Poteau 1, Stigler 0. All right, folks, here we are, bottom of the first. Leading off for your Lady Panthers, shortstop, number 23, Jordan Johnson.
Lightning.
Lightning, baby. She gets on base, it's game over.
Strike.
Yeah, on the mound here is Emma Hackler, left-hander. Right to the glove.
Yeah. She kind of hesitated on that coming in.
Yeah.
And here comes Miss Geico.
Yep. Number 25, Dally Engle. Pitch outside, ball 1.
Yeah, they've cleared the parking lot.
Oh, man. I thought that was head.
Well, yeah, I thought she didn't duck, it would have been.
So 2-0 here to Dally.
Oh, he called that a strike.
They like that out. Hey, let me tell you, they love the outside corner.
That
Even if it is 3 inches off.
I mean, that might have been the outside corner of the batter's box, but
that's going to make it 3-1 now, Allen. So Ingle's in a good place right here. Hitters count 3-1, 1 out, no runners on. Foul back. This evening's broadcast is brought to you by Home Base Services as well as Alpha Drug Testing. So here goes Ingle facing the full count. Got to guard the plate here, and here's the pitch.
oh, fought that off.
Yeah, that's a fact. So good battle here for Dally. Still 3-2.
Foul back.
Yeah, I think Dally was thinking heat.
Yeah.
Off speed came, so she did a really good job there fighting that off. Living for another pitch.
Right back at the pitcher. Off her glove.
Nice.
Overthrow. Dally gets 2 on this.
She should. And she does. And so that's going to be an error. You know, but, Alan, that was a tough play for the Lady Pirate defense there. I mean, the ball deflected off the pitcher. Got to react. She did a really good job reacting, but still was a little bit off balance, and as a result, threw an error.
I think if she'd have let it go, it would have gone straight 2 seconds. She could have had a play on it a little easier.
But if Ifs and Buts was candy nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
That's it. Oh, that's foul ball.
Yeah.
Hit the butt of the bat.
So you got Cook up to bat here, pitching today for the Lady Panthers. Hitting the 3-hole. Got Caitlyn Lovett. She's in the batter's or in the pitch. Is going to be a little bit low there, so it's going to even the count 1-1.
Dally keeps taking a pretty good size lead.
Yeah, this young lady pitching's got quite a bit of, velocity. More than what we've seen the last few pitchers.
Yep.
And so, if anything gets past, man, you got to.
Yeah.
2-1 count now. Still 1 down. Engel, after the error, reached and is on second.
High and outside.
Yep, so that's going to make it 3-1, Allen. And Cook now in a good place here. This top part of the lineup, the entire lineup's been hitting well the last few games. And that's ball 4.
Yep. Low and away. So I'll bring up Lovett.
Lovett did a really good job yesterday hitting the ball. Coach for the Lady Pirates makes some adjustments out there in the field. I tell you, if she could take it the other way here, I don't know if that's what Coach Guthrie's telling her, but if she can take it the other way, she's got a huge gap in between right and center field, right over second base right there.
Yeah, she does.
If she could do that, I imagine we're going to see 2 runs scored if she can get it over there, at least 1.
Low and away.
That's ball 1. So Hackler's having a little bit of a control issue here. You see right there, Lovett did exactly what she's trying to go the other way there, just a little bit behind it. So Hackler gets back on track here, strike 1, so it's going to even the count 1-1. Still 1 out, runners on first and second. Lady Panthers trail by 1. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Going to be high and inside. Last 2 batters, Hackler's kind of fell behind.
Yep.
And it's hard to battle back from the 3-1. She did a good job against Engel.
Oh, that's going to be 2-2 now.
She got behind on Dally.
Yep.
It was 3-1, but she battled back, and they battled against each other. And then you see Cook walking as well. Looks like you got Bell in there as a pinch runner.
Ooh, that's strike 3.
Yeah.
She was chasing the heat on that.
So that's going to be a strikeout against Caitlyn. So now center fielder Maddie Jones, 00, is up to bat. Maddie hit a good one in the gap yesterday between center and left. We could use one of those about right now. Pitch is high and outside. You know, yesterday, Alan, I know you weren't able to be here, but Stigler was struggling to. They were hitting the ball well, but just not getting base hits, and Maddie really got the engine going when she got that shot to center, left center.
Well, we needed to get one going here.
Hey, she can do it. They did. We mentioned yesterday, I mean, man, really, it don't matter how much the team is struggling. if somebody can get up in that box there and make a hit, it can get the whole train going, and that's what we saw through Jones yesterday. And Lady Panthers end up scoring over 9 runs.
That was.
He calls it. Hey, he's consistent.
I mean, he calls that spot, but
So as long as he calls it on both sides, and so be it. But now if you're Jones, you're gonna have to guard it here and watch for the off speed or the fastball, and that's going to be the strikeout. And so we're going to head to the top of the second. Still the same score, 1-0, Lady Pirates. All right, folks, here we go. Top of the second, still 1-0. We got Kiera Cox, number 33 for the Lady Pirates. First pitch, strike one.
Oh, that one had some movement on it.
It did. That one did hit the outside corner and did land outside.
It did.
But it
came across.
Yeah, came across the plate. That was a good cutter. The ones that was being called strikes in the last inning was good base hit there.
Good gap shot.
The ones being called strikes in the last inning, they had no movement. They were fastballs and just landing on the outside.
Yeah.
So that was a good hit there by Cox. She's going to, it was Cox.
They bring a runner in for number 4.
Yeah, they flex back and forth, 4 and 33.
Who's 4?
I got it right here. Grayson is her name, and I will slaughter her name, and I don't want to be offensive, but it looks like Showman, something, folks. I knew I'd mess it up, and I don't want to be like that. So now batting for the Lady Pirates, number 32, Hagan Morgan. Hagan plays first base for Poteau.
Attempted bunt.
Yep. That was a good pitch. I don't know if she was anticipating the bunt or not, but it was a perfect pitch for someone who's going to bunt, because it gets them kind of out of position and force the.
She's going to have to swing now. Got 2 strikes. Chopper to third, 2, and 1. Turn a double.
Can someone say, what is that? A 5-4-3 double play. Look at this replay coming at you right now, folks. Big double play right there by the Lady Panthers. You said 5-4-3 double play. That's third to second to first. Y'all didn't know I knew them numbers like that, did you?
Hey, it's a good thing you got them wrote on your hand.
That's right. I've been practicing that all week.
Ooh, another breaker, man. She's hitting her with them.
Yeah, I've been practicing 6-4-3 too. 6-4-3 is your most common
Yep.
one right there.
Yep.
I knew I put that algebra to practice at some point.
That's fouled back.
Look, I knew that geometry would come into play at some point.
Yeah, it's a good thing they didn't test us on our IQs for this job. You from Arkansas, me from Florida.
Nobody else interviewed for it, so they said, man, we got to hire them.
Between the two of us, we got a half IQ.
That's right.
We got an I. Well, hey, they said that fell fair. Ooh, almost got her at second.
Yeah, Blankenship did a good job firing the ball in, but Maggie Weed is going to be going to slide in to second with a double, 2 outs.
I think fell on the line.
Yeah. We need some of that vibe going our way.
We'll
hit it right and to hit like that, but it'll go right to them. We need a little bit of that mojo coming our way.
High pop fly to left.
Looks like Hamlin's tracking it down.
And there it is.
So we're going to head to the bottom now, folks, of the second. Still 1-0. We'll be right. All right, folks, we're back. The bottom of the second inning. Big defensive inning there for the Lady Panthers. That was a result of a 5-4-3 double play and really stopped the momentum there that the Lady Pirates had. So shout out to Lovett, Powell, and Williams at first.
Man, it was just money.
That's how Coach G wrote it up right there.
Clean scoop, clean throws. That one's going to be a ball.
So we got Hamlin coming up to bat here. Senior left fielder / pitcher. Here's a 1-0 pitch. That was a good pitch there.
That was. They come in on that back corner. As the catcher's just doing a really good job of framing them pitches.
Yeah.
Even if the ball is in the other box, she's bringing it in and making it look like it was behind the plate.
Yep. So we got Williams up to bat now for the Lady Panthers. Riley's really been doing a good job hitting the ball. I'll say that's low. Definitely wasn't outside.
Yeah. If it had been outside, it would have been a strike.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a strike there. Next time, hey, we need to set that up on that side so that we can see where that ball is landing right there. If instead of setting that camera up there, set it up here. That way we can see where that ball. Yeah, that's down the middle.
Makes it hard as a batter, though, you know, when you're trying to figure out where the strike zone is.
Yep. So Hackler's doing a good job here early in the bottom of the second. We were talking a little bit earlier, and actually last inning, bottom of the first, she kind of lost a little bit of control, walked a few players, got behind in the count some, but we see here in the second doing a good job so far when it comes to control. So now
it's 3-2.
Yeah. So Williams looking at full count.
Hey, there.
Hey, the catcher didn't get away with it that time.
Yep.
So Williams is going to be on first. And up to bat for the Lady Panthers, number 24, Miss Blankenship. Called strike one, right across the plate.
I don't know what plate you're looking at, man.
Oh, I was thinking the box.
Oh,
the
yeah,
batter's
yeah,
box.
yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Coach G just might ought to put these girls all left-handed, and then they can stand there and get hit, and then don't even have to worry about a strike.
Yeah. Well, then they would be in the way of the ball, though, so interference. So we're looking at a 1-1 count for Blankenship. We've got a runner on first. That is Riley Williams, fouled back.
Yeah, it's just a hair behind that one. Ooh, there we go. Get down. Nope. Gonna be right to right field. Playing that line.
Yep. Good job there by the right fielder. So now it's going to fall on the shoulders of junior Gentry Powell, second baseman for the Lady Panthers.
Umpire's going to say that was on him. Well,
hey, I'm going to go down there in a second. I want to record.
Man, I hope you do, because it's
curious.
yeah.
It may be tricking us. You know, we may not.
Yeah.
Powell fouls it off. That's going to be 0-2. So now Gentry's going to have to do a good job guarding the plate here. Anything close, you're going to have to fight
Or
it
anything
off.
far away.
Well, that was good. Good at bat there. Good eye. It's hard to lay off those, man, when you're behind the count 1-2.
There we go. Just trying to throw a little off speed here, and it's just not catching.
So count's even 2-2. 2 outs here. Kind of hit off the end of the bat. Powell runs down the line, and he's going to be just behind there. So that's going to be out number 3. And we're going to head to the top of the third, folks. Still 1-0. Lady Pirates on top. right, now batting for the Lady Pirates, number 1. It's going to be Emery Lohman. She got a single her first at bat. If you remember back in the first, Lohman got behind the count 0-2, much like what we see here, but then she got a good solid base hit, so does a really good job guarding the plate. Oh, I didn't.
He kept saying, "Oh, they'll foul it over the top. They don't ever foul it back." That's not in baseball.
So Cook tries to get Lohman to
Chase outside.
Yeah. So it's 1-2, top of the third, still 1-0, Poteau on top. And good shot there by
Come
Cook.
with that rise ball.
Well, you're sitting, think about it, Alan. You know, you played baseball, I played baseball. You're sitting, 1-2. I mean, you don't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the pitcher's count, so if she wants to throw, she may throw fastballs, she may throw off speed. You don't know. If I'm batting and I've seen Cook pitch, I'm sitting off speed.
Yeah.
So here goes Emma Hackler right here. And that's going to be Poteau's starting pitcher for the day, doing a great job. To this point, she's 1 for 1 in the ball game. She got a single as well, her first at bat.
Try to go with the rise there. Rose a little too much.
I was going to say it rose.
It did. Like a good loaf of bread, it rose, but just too high.
A bit too much. So that's going to even the count, 1-1. Parker Patterson on deck for Poteau.
That one comes straight back.
So Cook's on ahead here, 1-2. Cook tries to get that outside corner.
She's trying.
Going to even the count, 2-2 now. Hackler did a good job there, not swinging at that. Here's the pitch.
Fouled over to left. That's a long run to try to catch that. It hung there for a while, though, but.
All right, so count still 2-2.
Punch.
And that's going to be strike 3.
Punched her out.
So Hackler's going to take a seat. Hackler striking out. That's going to be 2 outs here now in the inning.
So we back to the top.
No, this is Patterson up to bat here, and she popped out last at bat. And she bats third. Also catcher for Poteau. Ball.
Oh,
Hey, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that. Caught a break on that.
pitch.
Right in the gap,
Yeah.
man.
So Patterson does a good job getting on base right there with the 2-out single. Poteau has definitely done a good job. They've got their hits today.
Yep.
I mean, the thing is they just hadn't been able to convert any runs out of them. I mean, they've got the 1 run, but they've hit the ball good. But the Lady Panthers played good defense.
Yeah.
They had that double play back in the second that was huge. You know.
Yeah.
And we made some big plays as well. And so far, haven't made any mistakes, and we've made those mistakes in the previous few games. And so
there's a swing and a miss.
So you got Briley Bowman, number 10. She's the third baseman for Poteau. Looking at an 0-1 count, 2 outs. I tell you what, man, I mean, honestly, that pitch is hard to hit. I don't care how good of a hitter you are. Poteau's had some success when they've stepped up in the box a little bit, got a little bit closer to Cook, had the patience to wait on it. But in the back of your head, you're thinking, is it going to be a rise ball, fastball? What is it going to be? And then before you figure it out, it's too late and you foul it back if you hit it.
So she's sitting on 2 strikes. So that's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Yeah. Engel really thought about shooting it down first there. Just first wasn't covered. I think she might have had a shot to.
Yeah, she's just trying to keep her in check.
There's the pitch. Ooh.
There it is. There it is.
Oh.
Engel.
Let's look at a replay there real quick, Alan.
Can't really see it.
We're going to try to zoom in and see. It's hard to. Well, it's going to be too late, bro, by the time we. Can't really see it.
Oh, off the glove. Oh, that's going to be an error on third. It was off her glove.
So Patterson is going to steal second and then advance to third on the error. And Briley Bowman is going to get to first.
So runners on the corners.
On the error. So
yep.
Still 2 outs here. Kennedy Cox, the left fielder. Poteau is now at the bat. Kennedy grounded out her first bat. There's a huge gap there between.
High pop fly to right field. That should be an easy out. There we go. Battle in the inning with no damage.
Yeah, so Blankenship did a great job coming down with it. So we're going to head to the top, or actually the bottom of the third, and still the same score, 1-0. All right, folks, here we are back with you live from Stigler. Bottom of the third. Lady Panthers still trail by a score of 1-0. But, Alan, we saw once again the Lady Panther defense come up big there.
Ooh.
Got Jordan Johnson now to the plate. But the defense came up with a big pitch there and a fly out to right.
Yeah.
Blankenship did a good job spotting that ball and coming down with it.
That one's going to be a little high.
Just a little bit high. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to today's broadcast. It is brought to you by Home Base Services and Alpha Drug Testing. There's the pitch. Hey.
I mean, Ray Charles said that was a strike.
He calls it every time, though.
He does, but
you got to adjust to that. I mean, because different.
I'm not arguing that you got to adjust. It's just.
I mean, that's 4 straight balls, but I mean, he's calling them strikes. So
yeah.
You got to fight them all. Just like that. I mean, he's going to call it a strike either way.
Yeah, but like I said, if as a batter you're guessing where the strike zone is, it doesn't help you.
But you don't have to guess if he's calling it every time right there. I mean, it's 3 inches off the plate. It's a fastball, so it's not curving.
Right. There's no breaking motion to it. It's straight over the batter's box.
So you just got to scoot a little closer to the plate and hack at it. There's another one right there.
I'll be at right field, though.
Get down.
Drop. There we go. Foul ball.
Foul about 20 foot. So Johnson's going to head back, pick her bat up, and go at it again. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. See, that's what you got to do because it's a ball.
Well, and if you do that, you're just going to run up her pitch count and wear her out.
And eventually, she's going to bring it. She's going to bring it in.
She's going to have to.
But you just got to adjust to the call, man. I mean, that's just the ball sometimes. She's going to try to run that one out and gets thrown out by about a half a step. So Jordan Johnson 0 for 2 today. Dally Ingles going to get to the plate. She reached in the first inning on an error. Eventually, she would advance as a result of that to second. And that was as far as she was able to get. And you have Cook on deck. There's 1-0 pitch, high and outside. So Dally's looking at a 2-0 count. Here's that.
That's strike zone.
Hey, I mean, this bottom part of the inning, he's called 6 strikes right there. He's consistent. Oh, wait, no, they hit the ground.
No, yeah. He got that one.
Well, it's just an observation. Just an observation is all it is. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Ingle. He's going to pop that up. It's going to be foul. So that's going to even the count to a full count. So if you're Dally here full count, you definitely got to guard the outside of that plate.
She's looking to drive it. You can tell she's.
Well, look how much she's scooted up to the plate there.
Yeah, she's ready to go.
Should fall down.
That'll drop.
Dally's going to get to first there.
Oh, she thought about it, but
there wasn't a give me there.
No.
That was a straight up base hit for Ingle.
That's better to stay at first.
Yep. So now Cook is going to come up to bat, a.k.a. Cookie. Oh, Ryan Kirsten says Cookie's about to hit a bomb right here. Let's see. See if he's like the great Bambino right here. All right, let's do it. He called it right here, folks. We'll take it.
He said if he is wrong, he will shave his head and beard.
He said if he's wrong, he said he would shave his head and his beard.
He's got to shave one eyebrow off, too.
That's going to even the count, 1-1 to Cook. Engle on first, one out still. At the bottom of the third inning, count. Score still 1-0. Poteau on top. They scored in the first. Nothing in the second or third. It was almost at the dirt.
He's good at north and south, like I said.
Maybe we got the box off. Maybe the box.
Yeah, maybe.
Cook fouls it off. That's going to even the count 2-2.
I'm pretty sure that hit a truck.
Did it hit the truck?
It went over the dam and hit something.
So Poteau's calling for a shift here.
Now, if I'm Cook, I pull it.
Yep, go right between that big old gap out there in center.
So, folks, it's full count now to Cook. Ingles still on first.
They shifted center field almost over to right center.
Yeah, man. If I'm Cook right here, I'm heading for the Stigler first assembly sign right out there in the middle.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't. Hey,
Dally's ready to run, man. She's tired of standing there.
I tell you this, she hits it to that Farmer State Bake sign, one of those signs out there. I guarantee you, Ingles gonna score. Alpha Drugs, you think? Y'all remember Kirsten called a homer here.
Oh. Dally's gonna have to try to tag up. Oh, and she does, boy. She come back.
Hey, I would have ran two on that.
Yeah. You're gonna be missing an eyebrow.
I thought you was about to call it. She didn't get quite enough on it. So you got third baseman Caitlyn Lovett now at the bat. Caitlyn struck out in the first here. Due for a big hit. This game here is a lot like yesterday's game against Muldrow. Both teams were scoreless going in. I can't remember if it was the third or the fourth inning. And then the bottom fell out for the Lady Bulldogs, and Stigler ended up outscoring Muldrow 7-0 with the final score of 9-2. So after making a little bit of an adjustment to his defense, Coach Poteau there.
Fouled straight back. So Lovett sitting on one strike here.
I tell you what, Engel, boy, she's ready to go to second.
She's
trying to go to second.
Yeah. She got some pent-up energy she's trying to spend.
Mm-hmm. So counts even 1-1. That's going to be high. Outside. So 2-1 now. Pitch low and outside. So Lovett's ahead in the count here, 3-1. Got Maddie Jones on deck.
right field again.
Yep. And that's going to be in the third. Folks, we still are at the
Trailing.
same score, 1-0. And we'll be right back with the top of the fourth inning. All right, here we go, folks. Top of the fourth inning. Leading off for the Lady Pirates is going to be number 33, Kiera Cox.
You must be black here when you die.
We did that at Weber Walls for Locust Grove. I said, I'll tell you, I need to find ours. He said, our first down. Yeah.
Good block there.
Well, when you're getting beat to death 43-0, you don't want to do it because you only get 2 first downs.
So Cox singled to hit first at bat. Back in the second inning. Stigler's kind of got a shift of their own right here.
Fouled straight back.
Bounced back beautifully, didn't it?
Yeah.
Not clear your work. He goes.
There, that's a strike.
So Cook's now ahead, 1-2. Ooh, that's a good pitch. Counts now even 2-2. Wow. Good pitch there by Cook.
Got her to swing all the way around.
Yep. So that was Kiera Cox there with the strikeout. Now we have Morgan Hagan, the first baseman, number 32. Morgan batted last in the second inning and grounded out. Now she looks to get going here, and that was, they're going to say that was a little bit high, ball one.
Yeah. That'll be to right field.
Oh, good. Hey, excellent job out there in right field. I tell you, Blankenship found the ball real quick.
Yep.
Did what you
tracked
taught
it.
to do.
Ran back.
Ran back that first step, located the ball, and did a great job securing the fly out. And that's going to be 2 outs with number 12, the second baseman, Maggie Wheat, now for the Lady Pirates. Strike one.
Brought that strike in on her.
Hey. Good call there by the hump.
Yeah.
Doing a great job.
Well, it'll be a foul.
So now Wheat's looking at an 0-2 count here. Coach's got her exactly where she'd like to have her here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's got a few different pitches she could throw. Don't have to throw it right down the plate here. Maybe try to get her to chase a little bit. Or if we know Cook, she's probably just going to go right at her. Just like that. Pitch fouled back. I love that.
Yeah.
We're not going to throw out. We're just going to come right at you. It's 0-2. I could throw it off the plate a little bit if we wanted to. Just try to get you chasing. I'm just going to come at you.
That's the way to do it. But she coming off speed. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, riser right here. High.
There it is.
A little bit of that stanky cheese, folks. And so that's 2 strikeouts here in the inning with the fly out. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Still the same score. Lady Pirates 1, your Lady Panthers 0. Here we go, folks. Bottom of the 4th. Maddie Jones to the plate. There goes a bunt. Good bunt at that. Maddie rounded the wrong way there and quickly made a dive for first, and so she's going to reach. We're going to call that a base hit on the bunt. So Dara Hamlin now coming up to bat. She struck out in the 2nd. So Jones leads off by getting it first. Good bunt there on that play. Hamlin just a little bit behind there on the play.
That's funny. She was crawling back to the base.
Hackler's done a really good job today limiting Stigler, only 3 hits. Hamlin's kind of pulling her head out just a little bit, trying to pull that ball, and I imagine that's what Coach G's going to tell her real quick. Keep that head in and drive it. When Hamlin gets back into the box, she's going to be looking at an 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Jones on first. Hamlin's able to get a piece of that one. Still 0-2. No outs. And that pitch is just a bit outside. So it's going to make it 1-2 now.
Rip that foul.
I tell you what, man, Kylie Ward out there in right field, boy, she's right there on that line right there. Unless it's just a solid line drive, anything in the air, she's going to be able to get to it.
Big gap over here, though, too, between left and center again.
Yep. They're going to say Hamlin checked up on that. And that's going to even the count, 2-2. Jones still at first, no out.
Yeah. She don't even got to smoke it, man. She can just put it in that gap.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, back to the pitcher. Oh, she's safe.
Oh, they're going to say she came off the bag right there.
And she did. Coach Poteau's not happy about it.
Well, I couldn't really – I don't know if he's upset at the ump or the young lady. I don't know, but what it looks like, whether or not she took her foot off the bag or not, I'm not sure. But I think she was trying to think too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so she may have pulled her foot off. I don't know.
I mean, she had to go up to catch it, though.
Yeah.
It was above her head.
Regardless, got runners on first and second with Williams up to the plate. Strike one on the outside corner. So Riley Williams looking at an 0-1 count. This is definitely the best position Stigler's been in
a while. Pulled back the bunt on that.
Yep. That's going to even the count 1-1. I tell you, Riley really did a good job yesterday against Muldrow. Came up big with some big hits. And we need another one right here if you are a Panther fan. Pitch high outside. 2-1 now.
Got some cheering going on in the Stigler dugout.
A little bit. Here's the pitch, 2-1.
Drop foul.
That wouldn't have been a bad ball.
No, if that had went fair, it would have rolled away. Yeah, that'd have been great.
Williams takes the walk back to the box here now, looking at a 2-2 count. Got to guard the plate if you're Williams. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Home Base Services as well as Alpha Drug Testing. Here's the pitch. Pitch high. So now Alan Williams is looking at a full count. Runners on first and second.
Yep.
Poteau has done a really good job today. Made a few errors, but have been able to contain those to not allow any runs. Let's see if they can do that here. And
I was going to say, if I'm Poteau, I go outside with it because it's going to be a guaranteed strike.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't blame anybody. I mean, they've got to. They know it's coming, and
Yep.
if you got a full count,
You got to fight. You got to fight.
And we've done that quite well today. I mean, but anyway, Blankenship now up to bat. She flew out to right earlier.
Oh, right back to right field.
Yeah.
And just like that, we're down to our last out this inning.
That was a big strikeout, man. So here goes Gentry Powell, junior second baseman. She grounded out her first at bat back in the second inning.
There's a gapper.
There's a base hit.
There's
That
a
should
gapper.
score.
That'll
Yes,
bring
sir.
it. Yeah.
And Powell's going to be with a stand-up double, folks, and we got a tie ball game
Now it's a game.
as Jones crosses home plate, and the junior there came up big for the Lady Panthers. Hamlin advances over to third. Now we're back to the top of the lineup. Johnson's 0 for 2 today. She popped up in the first, grounded out in the third. That was a big hit by Powell, though.
Fouled back.
You know, we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned yesterday against Muldrow. Maddie Jones yesterday was to be the one that did what Powell did just then. And maybe now the bats will get going as well. That's going to be a pop-up. Second base calling for it. And she's going to come down with it. But not before the Lady Panthers tied up 1-1 as we head to the top of the fifth. We got ourselves a ball game. All right, here we go, folks. Number 0, Kylie Ward, up to bat.
Takes a big old whack at it and misses.
So that's going to be strike 1. Outside corner, strike 2. So Ward's looking at an 0-2 count here.
Two strikes.
Yeah, I think it's the 5th inning, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're in the 5th.
Okay. Well, they have the 4th on the board there, so I
Yeah.
thought so. So ball 1-2 to Ward here. So now she faces 1-2 count, no outs as we, top of the 5th, tie ball game. Poteau was able to get on the board in the first inning. Stigler in the bottom of the 4th. And that pitch is going to be outside and evens the count at 2-2.
So, when Orm's out there walking the dog, you better make sure he's got a poop bag and turn him in.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got her.
Got her.
Strike 3, good outside pitch by Cook. We got number 4 now, I believe. Let me just double check here. Actually, number 1, Emery Lohman. Two fouls tip for strike 1. Good pitch right there. strike number 2.
Yep. It was a good job on that inside.
Got Emma Hackler on deck for the Lady Pirates. But Emory's facing a 0-2 count here, already 1 out. Pitch high.
Expected to be up to date.
There goes ball 2. So that's going to even the count, 2-2. Levitt's going to charge the ball, come across, and
she's safe.
Oh. I'm going to say she beat that out. I kind of want to see that again.
Yeah, she beat it.
Did she?
Yeah. By about a step.
That was a good field there by Lovett.
Yeah, I mean, she charged it hard, but that girl was quick.
Yeah, she hit that outside bag. So runner on first now. Hackler now up to bat. There's the pitch.
No. Change up.
Man, that's a tough pitch right there. I don't
That
care.
change up.
I don't care who you are.
So nasty.
Hackler's done a great job pitching the ball today for the Lady Pirates as well. Looking to try to advance the runner here. 0-1 count. 0-2 count. So if you're Emma here, you got to guard the plate as the 0-2 pitch comes your way. Here's the pitch. Outside, got a steal right there.
Yeah.
And that was a good steal out there by.
A good save by Dally.
Yeah, it was.
This girl takes a half a step further. She's out of the box completely.
She's thinking outside pitch. Foul back over the top of us. Guarding the plate right there, thinking outside.
Yep.
I mean, she's doing a good job crowding the plate right there, forcing Cook to throw the ball. Here's the pitch. And that's
the high pop fly. Cook should have it. Nope. She's going to let her first baseman take it.
Yeah, Williams calls her off there. And so Hackler's going to pop up. Hackler's 1 of 3 today. She's got a single in the first, struck out in the third, and then popped out there. Now we got the catcher, Parker Patterson, number 11. She got a single her last at bat, popped out in the first. Looking to try to get that runner home for Poteau. She's going to have to do it with 2 outs here.
Strike.
One for Patterson. I'll tell you what, Loman out there is getting some distance. If it goes past Engel, she's getting the third.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Man, that's tough, y'all.
Yep. She comes in that inside corner and
It didn't matter if you're Poteau or Stigler fan. That's a dirty, nasty pitch. It don't matter. So now Patterson's looking at an 0-2 count. I want to say thanks to Home Base Services as well as, you all right over there? Alpha Drug Testing. Here's the pitch.
had to fight that one off.
Wow.
That'll be the Cook and an out.
That's it. We're going to head to the bottom of the 5th, folks. Same score. We're tied up at 1. We'll be right back in just a moment.
we're back. Got Dally Ingle coming up the bat.
Dally Eagle.
Yep, Eagle.
Dally singled her last at bat. Pitch on the outside corner, strike one. She's going to fight that may get down.
Get down, yep.
Yes,
that'll
sir.
be down. Ooh, she thought about taking two, but with her playing right there in right field,
Hey,
I mean, it's just.
I was bragging on her last inning about how much she was guarding that first base line, and Dally finds a way of getting it down there for a leadoff single. Now we got Cook coming to bat for the Lady Panthers.
All right, so Curson has to shave an eyebrow, his head, and beard.
Yep.
Because he guaranteed a homer last on Cook, right?
We want the vanilla ice lines in his eyebrows as well.
Yep.
Y'all heard it here first on Panther Vision, folks. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That pitch is high.
If you see him walking around town without it shaved, make sure you encourage him.
I think we should do it live on.
That'd be good, yeah. I could do that.
Do it Thursday live against.
Yeah.
Ryan said he would shave his head if Cook didn't hit a home run last. So Hackler's falling behind just a little bit here, 2-1. And the leadoff single to Ingle here. That kind of rhyme.
High ball.
Single to Ingle. I might be a rapper one day.
You could.
I'll be a rapper when I grow up.
Here's an ice tray and ice cube. Iced tea.
Yeah. Call me Ice J.
Ice pick.
So here we go. Cook now finds herself in a full count. Full count.
There you go. I'm going to call you ice latte.
I do like them lattes. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
That was a good pitch.
that was a good pitch.
I mean, she fell behind there. It was 3-1. And she just said, you know what, I'm just going to pin my ears back, throw some heat.
Yep.
And Cook just wasn't quite able to catch up with it. So that means sophomore Caitlyn Lovett, third baseman, now up to bat.
Nope. Think them bunt. Safe back at first. Tried to throw down.
Lovett's 0 for 2 today. She struck out in the first, flew out in the third. It's going to be strike. So now Lovett's facing the 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Poteau catcher does a really good job. Yep, that's Patterson does a good job framing that ball back.
Yeah.
And looks good. There's the pitch.
Oh, almost hit Dally. It's going to second.
Yep, she's going to advance, though. And Lovett's going to be the second out. And that's going to bring Maddie Jones. We've mentioned it a few times in the broadcast. Came up big yesterday against Muldrow. Now has the chance to put the Lady Panthers on top for the first time here in the ball game. And she still has a huge gap in center to left. Pitch is going to be high.
There's a strike.
That's a good cut.
Yep. sitting 1-1.
There,
Get down, get down, get down.
Oh,
There
it
it
does.
is. Yep.
It
Bailey
does.
will be home on that. You ain't going to stop her.
Wow, big hit. Big hit for Maddie
Yeah.
Jones.
That's what we need.
Yep, so Ingles going to cross home plate. And that's going to give Stigler their first lead of the ball game. And just like yesterday, Jones comes up big for these Lady Panthers.
And
Still-
bring senior up there, Hamlin.
Still a lot of softball left to be played, but good hit there by Jones. Hamlin reached third her last at bat.
Foul back. There we go. Stealing. Oh, into the outfield.
So good heads-up play there by Jones. Counts now even 1-1, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth.
Foul back.
Your Coach Guthrie, you're out here. You really would like to see your senior come through here, get you a base hit so Jones can score and get that insurance run. Like I said earlier, it's still a lot of ball left to be played. Here's the pitch.
Back to the pitcher. That'll be a slow roller.
And that's it, but not before the Lady Panthers able to get a run as we head to the top of the sixth inning. Your Panthers now lead 2-1.
So number 10 takes a big whack at it in the left field. Should be out. That brings number 6 up. Kennedy Cox, the left fielder. It'll be ball 1. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Home-Based Services and Alpha Drug Testing. That'll Be a strike on the inside corner, so it's going to be 1-1. Stigler leading here in the top of the sixth, 2-1 after scoring a run that inning. Bottom of the fifth. Yeah, that'd be strike 3. Nope, strike 2. I'm a little ahead. Ooh, did not go around. Check swing. So we're sitting on a full count here. Umpire's having a discussion whether she went. Full count, 3-2. That'll punch her out. She hit that inside corner again.
He said, slow motion.
So that will bring up number 33, Kira Cox. So far, she's singled in the second inning.
Now we know why you had to go to your truck. Maintenance. Yeah. Pick up all those. I don't know if that's good. Whoa, whoa.
Lightly salted.
Ooh, I think that was more of a defensive swing, just fighting that off. So we got 1-1 and 2 outs here.
Jason has some kids in there. Mike,
Oh,
down there waiting for the stairs.
so we got a ball on that call.
Oh, I said, yeah.
2-2 now. It was low. Try to go with a little change up there.
He's like, they should have given us some money. He said, I told you. Talk to Dash.
Coach G will call a huddle here. There it is, inside. Punched out another one, so she struck out 2 that inning. We're going to go to commercial break. All right, we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Stigler's leading 2-1 after scoring in the bottom of the 5th. Fouled straight back. Got Ice Latte back joining me.
Yes, sir. So Williams falls behind on the count, 1-2. She is 0 for 1 today. Struck out and grounded out, or actually struck out and walked.
Right back to first. She won't have to do any work for that.
So now Blankenship. Step up. Coach Guthrie here, you really want to see. Oh, I think the bat just broke.
Yeah.
So that bat's been retired.
I told you them bats don't have any pop. That means they're old when they start breaking.
So if you coach Guthrie here, you really like to see a run or two at it here. Kind of give you a little bit of cushion heading into the final 3 outs of the ball game. So he's going to lean on Blankenship here to get them going. Hit a little bit on the inside handle.
Yep.
So Blankenship now is in a hole here, 0-2, and going to have to do anything close to the plate, foul it off, do whatever, but just don't watch it go by you.
Yeah. You know they're going to go outside with it, so you got to fight.
Man, those are tough to lay off. I think I would swing. What about you, Alan?
Yeah.
That'd be tough. So Blankenship does a good job being disciplined there, watching the ball and not chasing a high pitch.
Stigler crowd trying to get behind the batter here. Oh.
And she does chase that one.
Come with that rise ball back to back.
Had a little more heat on that one.
Yep.
So today's what I'd call the MVP, Junior Gentry Powell, who Stigler trailing 1-0, came up big, tied the ball game and got the rally started. He's at the plate.
Oh, it was just a little over the glove of the catcher.
Stigler had yesterday against Muldrow did a lot of scoring with 2 outs. Kyle looks to try to get him started. That pitch is outside. That's going to even the count, 1-1.
Ooh, inside on her. So 3-1.
Got Jordan Johnson on deck.
Oh, almost hit her.
Mm-hmm. Good out.
So that'll be a walk.
So Lady Panthers back to the top of the lineup. Pitch outside for ball 1. Outside corner. That's going to even the count, 1-1. Johnson's 0 for 3 today. She popped out in the first, ground out in the third, and then popped out in the fourth.
Be low and away.
So Allen, that's going to be 3-1 now.
Oh. Yep.
So that's going to make it full count, 2 outs here.
And if I'm the pitcher, I come right back there.
I would throw it there every time.
I mean,
If it was me. That's going to be ball 4. So now, number 25, Dally Engel, going to come to the plate. Poteau's going to call a timeout here and go have a little visit on the mound. Looks like he may make some, I don't know, maybe just a little pep talk here. Poteau came into the ball game today 9-3, and Lady Panthers 9-6. But don't let that record fool you if you're a Panther fan. 9-6, but those losses, a couple of them came against. One of the losses came against the state 6A champions, Coweta, I believe it was, and then the class, I believe, 4A state champions. One of those losses came. Coach Guthrie just has a philosophy that we're not going to take no easy games, and so every game is a challenge. And he believes it's going to make them better by the time districts and regionals gets here. First pitch ball. They did drop a pair of games against Red Oak, so Coach Guthrie's not happy about that, but we're getting better each game. And pitch to low, outside, ball 2. I want to give a shout out today to Home Base Services, as well as Alpha Drug Testing. Those 2 businesses have been a tremendous blessing to Panther Vision.
that's a rip right in the gap.
Johnson's going to score easily.
Oh, yeah. They're going to get 3 on this.
Yeah.
So that'll be a stand-up double for Dally.
Yes, sir. And so Johnson's, let's see here. Who was that scored? Engel scored? Oh, Gentry Powell scored.
Powell scored. Dally got the double.
Yeah, so Powell scores.
And brings up Cook. Leaving a big old gap out there again in center for Cook if she can just get the ball over there. Just drive it right into that Stigler first sign out there.
Yes, sir. We'll take it. So we go back. What I said a moment ago, man, Stigler had tremendous, they just they had tremendous success yesterday against Muldrow with 2 outs, and all 3 runs that they've scored today, if I remember correct, have come with 2 outs. Maybe only 2 of them, but they've had some success once again today. In that insurance run, if you're Coach Guthrie, you like it, but you'd like to have these other 2.
Yeah.
So that's going to look at a 1-2 count here. Cook, her last at bat, she struck out. She is 0 for 2 today with a walk. Here's the pitch. He just kind of pulled out right there. So that's going to end the bottom of the 6th, but Stigler's able to add a run to the game, and we head to the final 3 outs for Poteau with the Lady Panthers up 3-1. All right, folks, so we are top of the 7th inning. Lady Panthers on top 3-1. So Lady Pirates are down to their final 3 outs of the ball game. First baseman Morgan Hagan's up to bat. She's 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a fly out.
There's a big swing and a miss. Check swing.
Yeah, that's the go-to. See, that's what I do. That makes it count 1-1 after the check swing. Morgan Hagan.
Oh, just under the glove, a short. Bobbled out there by Hammond just for a second, but she recovers. So they're going to bring 22 in to run.
Number 22 is going to
run for 32.
So that was a big hit there.
There's a strike.
Now batting for the Lady Pirates, number 12, Maggie Wheat, second baseman. Maggie reached second in the 2nd inning and struck out back in the 4th.
High pop fly to left field. There should have that. There it is.
Comes down.
That'll keep the runner at first.
So So that's going to be the first out there for the Lady Pirates. Looks like there may be maybe there's going to be a pinch hitter here. Ava Hamilton is going to come in and bat for Kylie Ward, the right fielder. Kylie was 0 for 2 today.
There's a swing. Yeah.
So the tying run's at the plate.
Come inside with it
Yes,
again.
Yes, sir. So that's going to be 0 and 2 now.
Cook said, all right, y'all want to throw outside? I'm going to throw inside.
Yes, sir. So Hamilton's now looking at an 0-2 count. She's pinch hitting for Kylie Ward. And here's the pitch.
And she tried to fight it off, and she couldn't.
That's right. So that's going to be good for the
Second out. Yep.
So the Lady Pirates are going to head back to the top of the lineup. Number 1, Emery Lohman. I apologize if I mispronounced that name. Not doing it intentionally. She's had a good game today. She's got 2 singles and a strikeout, so she's 2 for 3. Man, Cook just seems to be getting stronger and stronger. You know, where some pitchers get tired as you go along. She seems to get stronger and stronger as the game progresses. She's sitting right now on top of the 7th, 2 outs here, and only 72 pitches. So
she's got good endurance, you know. Oh, that'll be easy out.
And that's the ball game, folks. Final here from Stigler. Your Lady Panthers 3, the Lady Pirates of Poteau 1. We want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. We also want you to make plans to tune back in on Thursday night here at Stigler. We'll be bringing that broadcast, and then we'll be under the lights Friday night as we bring the broadcast Stigler Panthers against the Salisal Black Diamonds. And so, man, shout out to Home Base Services, Alpha Drug Testing, my partner here, Alan Higgs, as well as Jeremy Vales. And a shout out to Ryan Kirsten. You owe us a haircut, buddy. And so, anyway, until then, we'll see you for the first pitch on Thursday night. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Go Panthers.